Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. It's been a number of months since I posted anything. With the way the world is right now, things are really crazy. Buying movies really has not been much of a priority. Now with that being said, I do have a decent sized haul that I've accumulated over the past 4 months or so. But this would be what I would normally get over the course of 1 month. So not a whole lot to show, but there's enough if you gotta go ahead and make the video, and hopefully next month things will be a little more normal and can get back on track. So the first bit here will be my Vinegar Syndrome haul through the halfway to Black Friday sale. I got Blood Games. That's the slip. Very nice construction on these slips, as always. They included a separate insert here. Apparently there was a misprint, so you get a misprint version and you get the corrected version. A lot of people were kind of questioning why they got the slip and an insert plus the movie. Here's the reversed cover art. And this is a decent revenge flick. I had never heard of it before, but it's I think early 90s revenge flick. There are some pretty graphic things here. Not violence, but there's other things that happen in this that are relatively unsettling. But it was a decent revenge flick. Enjoyed it. So I like how Vinegar Syndrome, you get a lot of stuff that flies under the radar. Not a whole lot of lowest common denominator stuff. So, and Buck Flowers in this too, so that's always a plus. That's one of the few ones that I've actually watched. A lot of these I haven't had a chance to get into over the past 4 months. Spider University without the slip. Still sealed. Zombie Island Massacre with the slip. I think most of this stuff has similar artwork, so I'm not going to show the slip and the case separately unless I reverse the cover art, which means I would have washed it and it's been opened. Here's Patty Hearst. And I think this was one of the ones, either a secret title for their halfway to Black Friday, or this was exclusive if you did the pre-order on the flash sale, which was like a month or two before that, which I, of course, bought everything when it was in the flash sale. The Immortalizer. Heard this was like a Reanimator ripoff. Looks interesting. Rad. This is the 4K version of Rad. This is the normal side, this is the lenticular side. You might be able to see like a 3D effect there. Really fun, super cheesy 80s BMX race movie. There were a ton of movies like this in the 80s, skateboarding and BMX biking and all that kind of stuff. I think Lori Loughlin was in this one, I believe it was, before she was a criminal. But yeah, this is highly sought after apparently. It's fetching, or it was fetching decent prices on eBay, but this is staying in the collection because it's a super fun, cool, and rad movie. LA Wars, extremely corny, cheesy 90s action flick. Bang bang, shoot 'em up. Love the artwork. The artwork is probably better than the movie, but this is in their Vinegar Syndrome Academy line, I believe, so it's not really like a genre, like a horror movie. But yeah, this one was super fun. Here's a poster. There's the upside down disc, and it's got one of those really awesome slips that's kind of fits in like that. Like I think most of their VSA lines do something like that. Pale Blood. This was a really good vampire movie. I was trying to round out my purchase. I kind of had a set price in mind of what I wanted to spend, and I was looking for other films to kind of round that out. And this was one that I picked, and it was a really good vampire movie. Not really what I expected. I guess I didn't really know what to expect. It was a European, I believe an Italian probably, production that took place in Los Angeles. But yeah, it was a really good vampire movie. I really enjoyed it. Bloodhook. Of course, the slips are gone on this. They're fetching stupid prices on eBay. I do love having slip covers, but I'm probably not going to spend $80 on a slip cover. Even though it looks really, really cool. I heard really good things about this. One day I'll get around to watching it. Night Train to Terror. Not really sure, haven't heard too much about this. Figure kind of round out my purchase. Shot. Totally bought this just based on the slipcover. It's one of those moments back from my childhood going through a video store and just getting things based on what the cover art looks like. You kind of see this here looks like someone's getting their head shot off, and I kind of thought it'd be a bang bang shoot 'em up type thing, and it was an extremely low budget drug crime movie that was shot entirely on location in and around the University of Illinois. So slipcover was very deceiving. It wasn't a bad movie, but it definitely was not what I expected based on the slipcover. The Severed Arm. I think this is another one of those ones that was done through the flash sale. I've heard decent things about it. And it's got, again, these slips are all cool. They're all varied. I got that nice gloss. Like this is all matte around it. This is kind of like beveled here on the outside. This gloss here is a, gives it a different look. So it's just a neat design. They do a good job. Their attention to detail on everything is so cool with Vinegar Syndrome. And finally, Flesh Eating Mothers. Some Arrow titles here. Actually, one Arrow title, I think. 16 Candles. So definitely in a completely different vein of all the other films here. The Arrow release of 16 Candles. A couple of things from Scream Factory. Crime Wave. And The Town That Dreaded Sundown. And I got these, this is right from Scream Factory's website, that these are going out of print this year, so I wanted to pick them up before they were gone and fetching stupid prices on the secondary market. Maniac Cop 2. Got this from the Grindhouse Video flash sale or summer sale. It was really inexpensive. Kind of rounds out the first two films. They had the first one from Arrow UK. Friday the 13th, 40th Anniversary Steelbook. Mainly got this because it harkens back to the old VHS cover art of yesteryear. Yes, everyone knows about the new huge set that's coming out later this year from Scream Factory. Yes, I've purchased this film countless times, but they have it in a steelbook form with this artwork on Blu Ray. I just couldn't pass it up. It's like $15. It's limited edition, but who knows how many actually printed. But yeah, I believe both versions of the film are on here, unrated and R. It does say that down there. So just want to get it for a steelbook. I love this artwork. Great film. Let's see here. This was a great surprise. The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue. And not in that I've never seen it before, but it was supposed to be a September release. And Synapse actually sent out any email and they did like a Facebook post saying that the production run was done early, so they just went ahead and started shipping them. Great design on the steelbook. I really, really like the artwork on this. This is a triple dip for me. Here's the inside here. And actually just got done watching this not too long ago today. One of my favorite zombie films. It's kind of goofy in that it's, I believe, an Italian production that takes place in England. But it's a great zombie film. 4K scan, looks really, 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 really good. They knocked it out of the park. The production, packaging design is great as well. If you've never seen it, definitely give it a watch. This is well worth the price of admission. I think this is a limited edition of 3,000 units, and they said they're not doing a standard edition. So who knows if they will or they won't. I don't know if the Blue Underground release is still in print or not. I'm thinking probably not, since the rights probably shifted to Synapse for this release. But yeah, I got it super early, really, really happy. Great package. Get it if you can, it's fantastic. Actually, one more thing from Arrow here. Another surprise is Django Texas Adios 2-pack here. This is the second time, I believe, they tried to release this. There were some rights issues, I think, with Blue Underground. And I put my pre-order in after this was re-announced a few months ago. And they ended up shipping it. And I've heard that they've since pulled the plug on this release again. So this might be somewhat of a rarity. I got the hardbox edition rather than the steelbook. I like this design better. And maybe one day they'll resolve whatever the issue is and they'll do a wide release again. But for now, this looks like another rarity in my Arrow collection, which I'm very happy to have. Let's see here. This is a joint release. I think it's a Paramount catalog title, but Scream Factory had something to do with it. Graveyard Shift. This is a long out-of-print DVD. I've never seen it before. Relatively inexpensive, and I figured I'd go ahead and pick it up because again, this is one of those cover arts. As a kid, I always looked at the video store, but I never actually got a chance to pick up. So it's on Blu Ray now rather than DVD, so I'll give it a spin one day. Heard it's decent. A couple of miscellaneous titles here. This is Clue. It's actually the Blu Ray disc. I just put it in the DVD case because this case is way better than what the Blu Ray looks like. There's a Blu Ray disc. And as far as I know, there are 2 movies based on board games, and this and Battleship, and this is by far the superior of the 2. Great cast, great film, very funny. If you've never seen it, I definitely recommend it. It's like $5, so really, really great film. And Burn on Demand, just one of the guys. This was actually on TV not too long ago. I figured I'd go ahead and pick it up because I saw that they were doing a release from Sony. I believe it is just a Burn on Demand. But it's a dumb 80s like sex comedy, but kind of brought back memories seeing it on TVs, and I went, oh, let's go ahead and order it. The last thing here was kind of a strange purchase for me. Just like Friday the 13th, I've purchased this film countless times on VHS, between VHS and Laserdisc and DVD and Blu Ray. And let's get it in frame there. This is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre original 1974 version on Blu Ray. This is the Black Maria packaging, and obviously I haven't opened it yet, but I had a alert set up through Amazon. This was like $40, I think, and it's normally a lot more than that, or maybe it was like $30, but it's usually a lot more than that, and it was a really good deal, so I went and picked it up. It's exactly the same as the other edition that they have on Blu-ray. It's a 4-disc set. This is a 5-disc set. Again, one of those things I'm buying just for the packaging. There's a lot of cool stuff inside this. But mainly for the packaging. The truck kind of expands, kind of pulls apart. And all the goodies are in there. So figured, why not? It's inexpensive compared to what it normally goes for. I've wanted it for a while, and now I got it. So again, that's like the 16th time I purchased Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Probably my favorite horror film, if not my favorite film of all time. So that's all I've got for this past, quarter or so, I guess. Hopefully things will return back to normal here. Things are just weird right now and crazy and taking things day by day. I know it's kind of a cliche thing to say, but that's just the way it is right now. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you picked up some really cool movies during this time. I hope you watched more than I have. I've had a lot of time to watch films, and I really haven't opened a whole lot of what I've been purchasing. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope things are going well, and I hope to do something again pretty soon here. So see you in the next one.